Right now, we're going to the Rotten Tomatoes of Ant-Man, Quantumnania, which I love so much. Okay, let's read some of these.
That's why you're not on here. That's
Yes. Oh no, I'm not. Ultimately, one of Marvel's dullest and most unnecessary movies to date. Ouch!
ooh. I wouldn't
I
go
mean,
that far.
I would. I definitely would.
The
I
dullest
definitely
and
would.
most unnecessary.
I definitely would.
All
I
right.
definitely would. Um, Boston Globe, Mark Feeney, top critic, he says, "Is superheroosity finally exceeding its shelf life at the movies?" I know, that sounds ridiculous, but think of how ridiculous a similar question was about westerns would have sounded circa 1955.
Hmm.
Let's skip on over. The show we're not all about the hate. From Austin Chronicle, top critic Richard Whitaker, Quantumania goes big, but it never forgets that Ant-Man is our guy.
Yeah, there
That's
you
not
go.
even a good.
He wasn't even trying. He wasn't even
That's not
trying.
even trying, dude. I could have written that in my sleep. Wait a minute, I probably did. This is a big one, guys.
New York
Manola
Times.
Dargis from New York Times. She's gonna love this movie. She's going to love this movie because it's New York Times. As is too often the case in the franchise realm, far less attention has been paid to the story. None of what transpires is surprising, which puts the burden on the actors. Boom.
Yep. Okay, I'll agree with that one. Yeah. So, oh yeah, Jonathan Hickman here.
Jonathan
This
Hickman. Okay, this wacky, terribly uneven, and often nonsensical movie places Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe in peril, but in a way, this limp adventure leaves plenty of room to grow.
yeah. There you go. Yeah,
69.
he kind of
Six,
got one in there.
yeah, 69.
They didn't bring it back.
Yeah. We're talking about the heartless new Ant-Man, and look at all these terrible reviews and a couple of good ones.
Yeah.
Over 200 professional reviews for a 49% on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's continue.
Yeah. Hey, let's
The
read that positive one there from Jeff York
okay, you
at the
sure.
establishing shot. Yeah. When
Okay.
Quantumania is cracking, it's an oddball delight full of well timed physical shtick, crazy world building, and a game cast.
Oh, let's go on to the Perry Nemiroff. She's a top critic. YouTube. I will never unsee Modoc.
Oh my gosh.
She's
Ah,
absolutely right. That
yeah.
Modoc was
They just
absolute
ruined.
trash.
They
It was
ruined.
trash.
They ruined Modoc.
And yet you like this movie.
No, I did not like this movie. I'm
Oh,
saying
okay.
all I'm telling you is it will make a lot of money this weekend.
You think so?
Yeah, but the key is it won't make a lot of money next weekend.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't you read Rachel Ho? She looks like sounds like one
Okay.
of your country persons.
Yeah. Yeah,
Go-
thank you.
Yeah.
Uh if we're going down the family action adventure road, I'll take Spy Kids over Quantumania anytime. That's
And
true. That's true. I They're essentially the same movie.
all right. Detroit News, top critic. This is big. Everything besides the introduction of Kang feels perfunctory. And an MCU entry, this is the number 31, if you're keeping score, has never felt so rudderless. Oh, we got some.
Let's see.
We got Johnny Liu from Singapore.
Johnny Liu. Oh, there we go.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, he saw it. He definitely saw it early. The quantum realm offers dazzling eye candy, but the novelty does not last, and the lack of freshness continues with a threadbare plot that tries to distract from the fact that this film exists mainly to introduce a new Marvel movie phase. Absolutely,
Top
100%.
critic John Wenzel, Denver Post says there's so much to sift through and occasionally like a visually inspired subatomic set piece, bits of the roiling family tension among actors who are much better than their scripts, but there's nowhere to hide from this MCU accelerating sprawl. That is very
There are
well
a lot of
written.
big words in that one. Yeah,
But
Marvel from Ollie Richards at Time Out. Marvel's mini hero is back, and the movie in a movie that's all scale No
No
fun.
fun.
Hey, look at all those puns there.
I think you guys are getting the message here, man.
The important thing is what that audience score will be tomorrow.
Dude, that happens tomorrow?
Yeah.
I think that's the only, like, someone said that, like, what, was worse, because they asked me, and I said, well, I think Wakanda was worse because it was longer.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
There it is,
Look how
guys.
epic. Look at
Look
the
how
quantum realm there.
epic. This is called
Epic.
epic.
Yeah.
Film threats.
This is the quantum realm. I mean, how don't you want to live there like in Avatar?
Right. Don't you just want to, like, lose
It's like
yourself?
Pandora. It's like
Just lose
Pandora.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I open with, have we reached Marvel fatigue?
Mm.
And,
The bottom line is that the first third of Ant-Man is fine, but fatigue sets in for the rest of the film. This does not bode well for the upcoming MCU films, especially the Marvels. Pfeiffer gives a standout performance as our hero guides, as our hero's guide,
hero's guide in the quantum
as our
realm.
hero's guide in the quantum realm. We're going to see a lot of Jonathan Majors in the MCU, and he stands out as the next big bad. I'm looking forward to seeing what's next for him as Kang. Of course, this is revealed in the ending credits. All that said, I just wanted an Ant-Man movie, and what I got was a CGI heavy action adventure that just tired me and left me feeling disappointed. However, oh, you have a caveat. Yeah, all is not lost. I think the box office will reflect that the movie is fun and ultimately successful, but I was looking for something deeper, some commentary on humanity, and this isn't it. Well, unless you're a fan of socialism. Whoa. Quantumnania is fast food when audiences demand a 5-course meal. Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. What is that line in regards to socialism all about?
Not to get too spoilery, but ants do make an appearance in the movie.
Incredible.
And Hank Pym makes a comment about something to the effect that ants basically do socialism right, or they're the right example of socialism, which is patently untrue. Ants are not a socialist community. The ants live in a totalitarian dictatorship.
At this point, when the number comes out, what do you think the audience score will be?
My guess is it would be higher, maybe in the 60s.
Audience, the critic score is 49%. Will audiences feel the same way? Will it be in the 50s? Will it be in the 60s, 70s? How about the 80s? Could that happen? And you are right, it's higher, a lot higher.
Yeah, 86.
86%.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what it's 7:30 on the East Coast, so I guess those are the scores that came in.
Here we go, guys. 50 plus reviews of the audience, verified. Let's read a couple, and then we'll close it up.
Yeah, blow those up. Please don't listen to the critics.
Wow.
Ant-Man Quantumnania is a visual spectacle. No, it's not Avatar, The Way of Water, but the CGI isn't horrible like everyone is letting on. The action is insane and super tense. Super tense. Especially in the final act. I was sitting on the edge of my seat. Literally. It still has comedy, but we finally get a glimpse of the serious, sometimes angry Ant-Man. Angry Ant-Man? Did we see that? The seriousness and comedy are well balanced. I literally don't have anything negative to say about the movie. P.S. See it absolutely on the absolute biggest screen you can find. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. It's the greatest thing ever. I like the whole movie. These are reviews. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. It felt kind of like a Star Wars movie instead of an Ant-Man movie. Overall, it's watchable, but many in the theater where I went were very disappointed. Kang didn't even convince me as a great villain. I felt he was weak. And anyway, see the movie. Wow.
Yeah, that guy doesn't want to get canceled.
Yeah, read this
Oh,
one.
what's this one? I am a huge diehard Marvel fan who has seen all movies and TV series multiple times. The newest Ant-Man is one of the worst movies put out by Marvel. Story is illogical and silly, and special effects were hokey. MODOK? I can never unsee that. Oh, there we go. I am worried about the future of Phase 5 and beyond. What a great movie. Paul Rudd is perfect for this role. I'm not sure why so many people are
Wigging. Yeah.
whining,
Wigging. Or whining. Yes.
whining. Yeah,
Whinging.
I think they are still clinging to Phase 3 and 4, and not accepting that MCU is evolving. Love the end credits too.
Wow, love this guy's, conjugations here of the ing.
Winging and clinging.
Evolving and accepting. I see you, Mads. I see you. Your stuff. Haters love to have it is cringe at some parts, but the rest of the movie outweighs that. Yeah, there you go. And let's leave it with Ryan R. Half a star. Terrible CGI. Boring movie with boring pacing. Lovely to see MCU stands already overrating it on reviews before even watching the movie. That's Flash Marvel 2023.